Hey, what's up, guys? I haven't made a video in a few weeks on like a steroid update video. It's because I'm on a cruise right now, so there's not much going on, but it's been a month and a half, and I want to give you guys at least an update on it, okay? So, just to recap, I was on 300 test, 300 Masteron, and 150 NPP a week. Sometimes I would go more, sometimes less. That was for my blast, okay, for my cycle. And then a month and a half ago, I brought all that down to 150 test, 100 Masteron, and 50 NPP. And it's going okay. I don't feel like I'm losing much strength or size. Maybe a little bit of fullness isn't there, although I still get crazy pumps in the gym, and part of that I believe is the Cialis I take, this 5 milligrams of Cialis. It increases a lot of blood flow. I just came from the gym, I feel like very vascular right now, blood flow to my extremities. And I'm also continuing human growth hormone, although I've dialed that back to 2 IUs a day, mostly because I'm just trying to budget myself a little better these days and not spend hundreds of dollars a month on human growth hormone. So yeah, that's pretty much why. Although when I go back to a blast in the fall, I'll probably dial that up to around 4 IUs a day of growth hormone. The one thing I should note is I am losing weight at a very, very substantial rate, a few pounds a week, which is great. I'm down to 210 pounds. Around Christmas time, New Year's, I was up to 230 pounds, okay? And when I finished my cycle, I was around 220 to 218. So, I've lost, losing significant weight, and I attribute that to, as well, first of all, my diet. I'm because it's the summertime, especially, I'm watching my calories intake a little bit more, but as well, I'm doing boxing, which is really hardcore conditioning and training and cardio training, and so I sweat out so much every time I go do boxing. All my clothes are just drenched in sweat. I do that 2-3 times a week, and then I do my normal training about 2-3 times a week. So, I feel like I'm kind of slacking in the gym, but I'm making up for it in boxing a bit. So it's a balance. I think in come fall, once I hit my cycle again, I'm going to uptick the gym to 4 times a week, and maybe boxing only once or maybe twice still. But definitely I need to get in more the bodybuilding training if I'm doing a cycle, right? Although it is great for boxing, I believe. My strength and stamina is very good, and my physique is looking really good as well. More just because I believe the fact I'm losing weight, my muscle definition and my physique, I get complimented by my family and friends and girlfriend now all the time on how good I look these days, especially if I'm wearing a tank top. And so that's good. What else should I say about that? Well, as far as my food is concerned, that I've changed, which I think is a large contributing factor to more recent weight loss, but also my energy levels are great, which is I go to this one place that provide meal preps, okay? They're $10 each meal, and they're good portions. It's enough to get you satiated or full to an extent, but not to the point where you're you're going into a food coma or anything. It's a perfect amount, and it has protein, vegetables, and rice in it. So I really am enjoying those, and I eat one of those a day essentially because it's just so convenient. And then the other thing is I'm getting these cold pressed juices. So it's like carrot juice with lemon juice and beet juice and things. There's different ones, okay? But there's usually a blend, and maybe there's turmeric in one or ginger in another one. So it's got a lot of great things in it, and I feel after drinking one of those, I usually take it some point in the morning / early afternoon, and my energy levels and mood and everything gets a lot better. So I believe that's one thing I need to be continuing doing. I'm going to go buy some more now. They're kind of expensive, like $5 each, but getting those vitamins and nutrients and like other things that are in like ginger and turmeric compounds and things like that'll help with inflammation. It'll help with antioxidant, that type of thing. So I'm doing that. And then as far as other type of supplements go, just creatine and a BCAA I take as a pre-workout that has caffeine in it. So it's like a pre-workout with BCAAs in it. So or just aminos in general. There's BCAAs, but then there's also amino acids as well. So I take only a half scoop of that. I don't feel like I really need a full scoop, but it's just to have a good little baseline of all the things. Like, if you get your diet on point, I don't really think supplementing those is completely necessary, but having a little bit definitely won't hurt anything. It'll definitely help with continued muscle growth and regeneration. And as well, creatine obviously helps with that as well. So that's pretty much where I'm at now with things like getting my diet on point more, exercise. I'm okay with my level of activity right now, but still I wish I was hitting the gym like I was 5 days a week as opposed to only two or three. But I'm making up for it in the boxing. Boxing's hardcore workout, like I was mentioning, so I'm not totally disappointed on that either. And I'm gonna buy a heavy bag and put it in my backyard, hang it from my plum tree in my backyard. So I'm planning to do that for 10 minutes every morning as well before I go to work. So what do you guys think about that? Well, the last thing I should mention is I'm recovering from a gluteal injury, which is an old injury I have, and sometimes it just comes up for whatever reason. And the main reason why I think it's kind of activated now is the fact that I do massage therapy, and I'm always bent over, and it's putting a strain on my my ass muscle around my hip. So I'm just doing a lot of stretching, foam rolling, hot tubs, try to get that in order, because I'm not able to do a lot of things I really feel like I should do. Like I can't do squats or deadlifts, I feel like right now, or it would just cause it to aggravate it too much and be in very much pain. I wouldn't be able to work properly. So that's the other thing I'll just mention in my update video, that I'm kind of working through that injury, which I'm not too happy about. I wouldn't even be able to run right now or go for a jog. It would be too painful. So I have to be careful about that. So anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. That's just everything, update on what's going on as far as my fitness and steroid use and everything else that's involved with that. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.